Hi there, I'm Ferris from Ignition Fitness and welcome to another episode of MSCtv. Today I'm here to talk to you about the Lakeside Triathlon and Duathlon. If you've raced here before, then you know all about the infamous headwinds waiting for you on race day. And last year I was here with Cam Black of Big Race Wheels. Together we went over several wind cheating tips you can use to your advantage on a course like this, so please follow this link and check out that video again. This time around I'm going to talk to you about managing yourself on a run course like the one you find here that starts with a long uphill section straight out of transition. But before we get to that, let's take a look at the course. The swim takes place in Lake Sonova adjacent to race site, and each swim course will be rectangular in shape with the boys on your left as you swim in a counterclockwise direction. Olympic distance athletes will complete 2 loops of the 750-meter course. On the bike, give it a try, and sprint distance athletes will share the same course, which will head north, then east towards 31st line before hitting your turnaround. You'll hit the headwinds on your way back to transition. Olympic distance athletes will also start their ride by heading north, then a short turn east to a turnaround, and then west for the first stretch of their rectangular shaped course. This course does have some challenging rollers, and combine that with the headwinds for the last 9 or 10 kilometers and it makes for a challenging ride. All athletes will start their run on a long uphill grade by heading south on Sonova Crescent towards 25th line. And if you're doing the full 10K, you'll have 2 loops of the 5K course, which extends all the way to Road 88. When racing at Lakeside, you'll be coming off the bike after riding up to 40 kilometers of challenging rollers and headwinds. Your legs are going to be tired. Adding insult to injury, the running portion of this race starts with a steady 1K climb right out of transition. The course plateaus for a few hundred meters, heads downhill for a bit, then it's uphill again to the turnaround and back to transition. If you're doing the Olympic triathlon or international distance duathlon, you're going to be doing 2 loops of this course. Not exactly the easiest way to finish your race. So how do you make this tough final portion of the race a little bit easier? How do you make sure you have a strong, solid run off the bike? You do that by managing yourself and racing smart. I've said it before and it's worth repeating here. Being a good triathlete or duathlete isn't about who's the fastest swimmer. It isn't about who's the fastest cyclist, and it isn't about who's the fastest runner. It's about who can manage themselves best to have a solid race from start to finish. If you head out on your ride and hammer your legs and bury yourself too soon, you'll fall apart on a run. If you go out too hard too soon on the run, especially when faced with a run course like the one you'll find in Lakeside, you could blow up and have nothing left for the last several kilometers. Even the highest level of athletes that have the ability and are strong enough to race hard from start to finish have to manage themselves and stay within their limits. If you want to have a strong, solid race from start to finish, you need to pace yourself too. On bike courses like this, when challenged with hills and rollers and headwinds, I always tell my athletes to stay focused and steady when riding and ride within your limits. Let the yahoos riding too hard blow past you on the uphills, because there's a good chance you'll catch them on the flats as you continue to manage yourself at a strong, steady pace. Hilly courses with headwinds like Lakeside make managing your effort by speedometer very difficult. It's better to go by heart rate or power here and stay in your target zones. On hilly run courses, I always advise my athletes to keep a strong, steady pace when running uphill without sprinting and letting your heart rate escalate too high. Take advantage of the downhills and run fast there and on the flats. With a well-managed run, you'll get progressively faster as the race goes on and finish strong. When faced with a course like Lakeside, focus on managing yourself and staying within your limit. Ride steady on the bike and hit your target numbers. When running uphill, don't let your heart rate skyrocket and take advantage of the downhills and flats. Manage yourself and finish strong. Well, there you go, another very easy, very effective tip to help you better prepare and have a better race when racing at Lakeside or anywhere else for that matter. That's going to do it for this episode of MSCtv. I'm Ferris, head coach at Ignition Fitness. Please check out our website for more videos at ignition-fitness.com. Thanks for watching.